What's up, guys? Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. Mixing it up a little bit today. We're in my bathroom. I'm not going to show you guys my bathroom because it's a mess. This is all you get to see. But the lighting in here is pretty decent, and I am sitting down at my vanity to do my makeup for the day. I am practicing a look that I want to do for a photo shoot I'm doing tomorrow. I am working with some really cool photographers to get a couple photos under my belt. I'm going to try to do a little bit of local and commercial modeling if I can. Don't get too excited. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm a total amateur, and this is just something that I want to give a try. I have been wanting to do some modeling since I was 18, and I've always talked myself out of it because I am a plus size girl and I've never been very confident in the way that I look. However, I have grown a lot and really learned to love myself over the last year or two. It's something that I still am struggling with, but I have been extremely inspired by some wonderful plus size models out in the world that I follow on social media, and I see the fantastic things that they do every day. And so I've really just decided, why wait and why just put things off because I'm nervous, or because I think that people won't like the way that I look. Because if I like the way that I look and I'm having a good time and I love to take pictures, then why not just give it a go? So I'm just starting out, gonna try some things. So getting this photo shoot done is gonna help me get on that road. I am just out here living my dreams. I moved to Florida. I started a YouTube channel. I'm gonna try to model. I mean, just trying to make some shit happen in my life, okay? Long story short, I want to get some beautiful photos taken tomorrow. I'm going with a pretty glamorous look, but today I'm going to show you guys how to really get your skin looking photo ready and video ready in case you guys have any photo shoots coming up in the near future. I'll stop going on and get right into the video. Before you leave, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. I put out new videos every week, and yeah, so let's do it. Get this hair out of the way. Before doing anything, I have already washed my face. I also do a little exfoliating today, which definitely helps clean out those pores and helps with any texture. If you have any bumps or anything on your skin, it helps even that out a little bit. And I used a water-based moisturizer today as well. The moisturizer that I use is Garnier Skin Active Moisture Balm, and I really love this. It comes in this really nice little glass jar, and a little bit goes a very, very long way. It is definitely great for me because I have oily skin in some areas and then dry skin in some areas, and so it's good to just kind of keep those oils at bay and provide the moisture that I need. The biggest mistake that I see people make about their skincare routine is people with oily skin. I'm 23 years old. I know a lot of people in my age group that are suffering from oily skin and acne, and they will just never use a moisturizer because they think it's going to make them oilier and oilier, and that is actually completely false. I don't know about you guys, but I know for me and my family and my friends, we were all taught that if you have oily skin, for the love of God, don't moisturize your skin. Don't put any lotion on your face because then you will just be a greasy hot mess. But that is completely, completely false. I learned in the last probably year that if you have oily skin and you continuously use like acne scrubs and toners and things like that that dry out your acne, you will continuously get more and more oily because your skin is getting so dry from those products and your pores are overcompensating for the oil that your face needs and producing too much oil. And so it's just a never-ending cycle of making yourself drier and then oilier and then drier and then oilier. So the best thing that you can possibly do is continue to use your acne scrubs or your acne washes if you need that, but then immediately apply a moisturizer every single time. Definitely want to put moisturizer on in the morning and at night. I don't care who you are, what you're dealing with, if you have dry skin, if you have oily skin, if you have acne, if you don't have acne, moisturize your skin twice a day forever and ever. And this will not only improve the look and feel of your skin and prevent acne, it will also help with aging in the long run as well. Okay, now I'll get off my soapbox and get into the makeup. Today I'm going to use my Smashbox Photo Finish primer. I'm just working that into the areas where I have the most issues with my pores or uneven skin texture. A trick that I've learned recently is using either like a really thick and creamy concealer or like the matte paint pot on my nose, and this keeps my foundation on my nose from shifting around. That's kind of where I tend to have the most oils throughout the day, and so this will just kind of stick everything in place. So taking a nice flat brush, I'm just going to apply this all over my nose. Another thing I like to do is I get really bad smile lines throughout the day. My foundation kind of separates and creates really bad creases here and here, and so I like to kind of pack this into my smile lines as well, and that helps a little bit with that. Next, I'm going in with the Nars Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation and taking a damp beauty blender. No, it's not clean, get over it. First, I'm going to just like get a little bit of this. A little goes a long way with this foundation, by the way, if you haven't tried it, but it's great. And just going to dot this onto my skin. I say a little goes a long way, but y'all, I'm going to use a lot today. And then just bouncing that into the skin. Now that the face is caked with foundation, next will be concealer. I'm using my usual Tarte Shape Tape concealer today. So I'm basically going to make like triangle shapes underneath my eyes, because I want to both conceal my under eye and also just highlight the center of my face. Little on the chin, Cupid's bow. Just a tiny dot on the bridge of my nose, and then in the center of my forehead. I've had multiple people tell me to do a natural makeup tutorial. I'll get there, you guys, I promise. I know that not all of you guys are ready to cake on makeup like I am every day. Now to set everything in place, and I'm going to use the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder to set my face. This setting powder is wonderful. It has no flashback whatsoever. If you're doing anything with flash photography, you really have to be careful about your setting powder. It can ruin your whole face of makeup. So just dipping my damp beauty blender into the setting powder, I'm going to press this into my under eye. The dampness of your beauty blender is definitely going to help to really pack in this setting powder. I'm going to place this everywhere that I put my concealer because I want my concealer to last. I also like to pack a little extra into my cheeks because I get pretty enlarged pores there. And then again on my smile lines. And you want to let this sit on your face for a little while. So while this is baking in place, I'm going to fill in my eyebrows. I'm not a pro by any means at doing eyebrows. In fact, I actually think that I'm really horrible at it, but I already have a substantial amount of hair in my eyebrows. So I just feel like there's not a whole lot that I need to do to them before they just get to be like way too intense and way too thick looking. So I'm using the MAC Fling eyebrow pencil. This is actually the first eyebrow pencil I've ever bought. I never did my eyebrows until probably like a month ago. I just kind of go in here making hair-like strokes to fill in some of the bare spots. And I just brush them one more time. Alright, and now that the face has been thoroughly baked, I'm just going to brush away this excess powder with this big fluffy brush. I'm taking the NYX contour palette. My cat knocked this off of my makeup table and busted this color completely out, which nothing makes me sadder than when that happens. And I know I could have fixed it, but I'll be honest, that was a shade that I didn't use anyway because it was too dark for my skin. So no harm, no foul. This Real Techniques angled brush and dipping into this kind of cool toned lighter brown shade with just a touch of that darker shade there. I'm going to be working this into where I want my cheekbones to be, making small circular motions. Then I'm going to take this kind of pointed brush. This is actually out of an Urban Decay palette. I actually like this brush a lot. I'm going to take the same contour shade and chisel out my nose a little bit. I'm making 2 lines on the bridge of my nose to create more of a shadow and definition, and it kind of narrows your nose a little bit. If you have a wide nose, this is a great trick for you. You won't even need plastic surgery. And then just right under. And to accentuate the ball of the tip of my nose, going right here with some of that contour shade, because we want to create the effect that I have a button nose. With my usual Hoola bronzer by Benefit, and I like to use a big fluffy brush for this step. Going in and bronzing up my cheeks. I'm going to go back in with my Laura Mercier powder, and I'm going to set my nose right on the outside of that contour that I just did, and that's really going to make that more prominent, really stand out. And then I'm also going to create a line right underneath my cheekbone contour. By setting this powder in these places, it's really going to make your contour a lot more sharp. While those areas on my face are setting, I'm going to highlight my face with the Killawatt by Fenti Beauty highlighter. And a trick that I learned recently is actually applying your highlighter with a dampened beauty sponge. And I would have never thought of doing this, but I saw a video of Manny MUA recreating a video by Jaclyn Hill where she does this, and the highlighter just looks so good when applied with a beauty sponge. So that's what I've been doing the last couple of days, and I really love it. And especially with it being dampened, it just really makes it shine. So dipping into this shimmery Killawatt shade, I'm going to place this right on the top of my cheekbones. Now I'm also going to take a smaller brush to do my nose. So I don't want to mess up that nose contour, so I want to be really precise with where I place the highlight on my nose. I'm actually just going to place it right here in this crease of the bridge of my nose to lighten that area. And then right at the tip. And then I'm going to highlight my Cupid's bow. Now I'm actually going to do my eye makeup off camera today. Y'all have seen me do my eye makeup a couple of times, so I'm not going to repeat that again today unless you want to stay here for an hour. I don't think you do. So I'll be right back. Okay, eye makeup is done. I'm brushing away this powder that has been baking here for a very long time. Taking a little bit of Fit Me blush by Mabeline and pressing that into the apples of my cheeks and working it back. I did purple on my eye makeup today, and you may think this bitch is always using purple on her eye makeup. And it's true, I love to use purple eyeshadow and everything because it looks great with green eyes. I really think that it makes them stand out a little bit more. And I did eyelashes today as well, which I wouldn't normally do, but if I'm going to do a photo shoot, I definitely want to have some nice looking eyelashes. And last but not least, I'm gonna add a nice matte nude lip. Finally a little setting spray and we're done. I brought you guys into some natural lighting, that way you can see how everything looks in the light. This look is good for maybe a photo shoot with your family or engagement photos, a bridal shoot, anything like that. Maybe a boudoir, whatever you're doing. I think this would be a nice glamorous but not too over the top look. Wish me luck on my photo shoot tomorrow. I'm very nervous, but I'm very excited as well, and I'm working with some really cool people. So hopefully I'll get to share those pictures with you very soon. But until then, please subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!